Alvyn just raises an eyebrow.
Slowly turns to look. Looks at Saloro. Figures out from the chuckling it was him. Looks back to Alvyn.
Find anything?
I didn't look yet. What are we looking for? It's food storage.
But there was valuable things. Maybe, I don't know, we found a chest plate in there last time. You know, just a random room.
Say, for goblins, food is valuable. I imagine any sort of other usable items would actually be used by the leaders or what makes for them here. We can check out the pickles later if it makes you feel better, Roldar.
There might be
I
gold,
don't like
but yeah.
pickles.
Alvyn just shrugs and goes looking anyways.
Very well. You can make a perception roll to search the room.
Wow.
Really? We're gonna go over this again. Use your perception.
You find nothing of value really. It's just pickles and old and rotting food stuff. You do notice, however, that some of the barrels seems to be in better condition than the others, as if they were storage here pretty recently, actually.
Alvyn leaves after a couple of seconds, comes back to the party and just shrugs.
Okay.
Again,
Nothing?
Roldar, if you want to give it a further once-over, we can do that, assuming we actually... We really need to get a move before more of the goblins organize. Let us head the way our friend opened for us.
It might be some of the merchants' wares that are in there, actually.
Perhaps, but they can wait.
They can.
We're not going to be carrying around entire barrels.
No,
of goods.
no.
Although we do have the spider on our side.
It's true.
We certainly could if we want to.
Roldar looks, make sure everyone's all ready. Roldar knocks on the door.
Hello.
Done, done, done.
Saloro quirks his head in confusion.
Yes, and you hear a voice from inside the door. Who goes there?
Roldar replies in giant, going,
Rip gut.
Who?
New goblin man. Bit of a cold. Sorry.
You hear the goblin scream back. He says he's a new guy. He's got a cold. I don't know what that means. You hear some sort of movement or scuffling about in there, and then you hear a goblin with a more of a that doesn't sound quite as stupid, perhaps. You idiot! He's trying to fool you again. It sounds real to me. I will get down from here and kill you.
So,
And this sort of arguing goes back and forth for quite a while, actually.
Saloro will project a voice next to Roldar, which will be a normal goblin voice. Would be like taunting, smoothing, and just like, I got your pickers.
Oh, thank you very much for that pickle. It's so yummy.
Nom nom pickles. You hear the more commanding voice shout out, "Oh, enough of this idiocy! Open the doors!" And the doors fling open.
Saloro girds his loins. Unfortunately, the room isn't designed the way I'd hope.
Royal Guard.
oh, hello, those are lots of spiky things.
Yes. Before you is a large, what looks like a throne room of some sort. It's decorated with hanging furs along its walls, mostly black and red striped fire pelt skins. Various dog pelts and in some cases what looks like horse hides. 4 square timbers support the ceiling. Their faces studded with dozens of iron spikes, with the lower reaches decorated with dozens of impaled and severed hands in various stages of decay. To the northeast, a wooden platform supports a throne heaped with dog pelts and horse hides. Dog skulls adorn the armrest of this throne, and a horse skull leers over the throne's back. And upon this throne sits a goblin who you, by the looks of it, guess is Chief Rip Nugget. He is, well, dressed as much as a war chief as a goblin can be dressed. His armor and his weapons seems to be a way better make than the normal goblins that are about. At his side, a big, large lizard lies sort of languidly looking down, and you see a huge sticky tongue sort of whip out from it as if sort of smelling the air with it. Next to this platform, some very gaudy royal guards stand, blinged out, you could say. And they're wearing sort of shiny metal things like brass and copper and even a gold piece here and there. And before you is the poor cutter that opened the door.
Hi, got your pickle right here.
Oh, pickles! I like pickles. You hear the war chief, however. You fool! Back away from the door. Let him in. Like, oh, okay.
Is there any part of this wall where it seems like you could stand on it, or is it just a palisade?
No, this is interior wall. This goes up to the ceiling basically.
Roldar walks in.
Hi, I'm the new guy.
Saloro is peeking his head around the corner, still confused as hell at Roldar. Maybe this is how Roldar feels every time Saloro does something intelligent.
The war chief looks through the gloom of the room at Roldar. New guy, eh? Are you with the other Longshanks?
Who's a longshank?
You are a Longshank.
I'm a longshank. I'm
Yes.
a goblin.
The war chief blinks for a few seconds. You are not a goblin.
My mother was a goblin. How dare you offend me?
You are far too smooth-skinned to be a goblin.
But I've got these lovely tattoos, these birthmarks. My mother said they were very goblin-esque.
The war chief tilts his head and blinks. I don't know what that word means.
Makes me look very unique as a goblin.
I think you are trying to fool me.
How do I do that?
By pretending to be a goblin.
But I am a goblin.
He sort of peers at Roldar searchingly, and you get a feeling that he is trying to sort of discern if Roldar is sane or not, which is very strange coming from a goblin.
Saloro, leaning around the corner, points ghost sound so that it ends up targeting in Roldar Square, and he goes with a
Human flesh, juicy, sweet, cotton thresh. What a treat. Sorry, as I said, I've got a bit of a cold.
Well, the war chief blinks again. Well, she told me that more would be coming. And sort of strokes his chin. Well, maybe you are here on business. Well, you can approach. And sort of waits Roldar forward.
Alvyn lifts an eyebrow.
Saloro looks back at Alvyn, confused.
Stop, Saloro. Not Saloro, Roldar, sorry. Stop here, basically. Yes, when you get here, the war chief sort of holds up a hand, sort of stopping Roldar. So, he peers at him. You are here to help her, aren't you?
I was asked to come here because Mother said it'd be a good idea.
Yes. She has said that more people will be coming. How many? He sort of looks sort of behind Roldar and tries to peer into the more gloom and darkness of the corridor where the spider is currently standing. Is there anyone else out there?
There's a few more goblins. There's one, two, there's many.
Well, do you have a wizard with you? She said there will be a wizard.
What's a wizard?
Rip Nugget tilts his head again. You are monumentally stupid, aren't you?
My mother said I was that.
He says it with a really big grin on his face.
Rip Nugget just peers at him and sort of shakes his head. Well, I think it's best you wait here, and I will send one of my underlings to fetch her, or at least tell her that that you are here.
Do we hear this?
Well, you hear the conversation.
Sure. So Saloro will use ghost sound all the way back here near the storeroom and basically call out, "I love pickles!"
Rip Nugget's eyes thin to slits. Are you going for my pickles?
Oh, there was some goblin smashed the door for the pickles. I just wanted to come through here. I didn't want to cause trouble.
No one steals my pickles!
Oh, you best deal with it right now.
Yes, move back. And Alvyn.
Get the pickles! Shrieks Warship Rip Nugget, and the Goblin Cutter starts running. Pickles! Pickles! What?
Kill! Attacking now.
Oh no!
That's right.
And Roldar will charge at Rip Nugget.
Alright, we go to combat then.
Okay, we'll take care of this guy, and you do the rest.
Yeah, we'll take out the one minion. You totally got it.
It's good to think my +2 to initiative works over sound, not just.
Can I re-roll my initiative?
You have a armor that can do that.
Yep. Yeah, I want to do that. In something like this, I want to do that.
Good initiative result. Maybe he won't realize you're charging him because you're acting so slowly.
Right, let me remove you. And let's re-add you. Well, congratulations.
Better than a 4.
Thank you doing the +2.
I did add the +2, yes.
So just to make sure you can stand up here and see into the room, right?
No.
It's a wall.
It's a wall. The door there means that there's actually stuff. There's more minions who will come out and get us.
Yes.
And see, we add these guys to initiative. Hooray! And, alright.
Oh.
Surprise?
I kinda knew something was up.
It sounds like there's a problem with you need to send more goblins.
Exactly. Let's see here. Actually, Stickyfoot, which is the lizard's name. What will it do?
Stay exactly where it is and do nothing.
Lounge lazily and wait for its master to give it a command.
Yes, I think it will just lounge there right now. It's like and like looking at Roldar with dazed and stupid eyes, and therefore it's Saloro.
Well, Saloro, behind Erevan. Here's the Goblin Cutter coming around. So he stepped back so Erevan could move in. Well, Saloro will step out. We'll stay to there. Let's not get that close.
When the goblin sees Saloro, he is, his face cracks up in a smile and says, "Ah, here's the wizard! Found him!"
Saloro nods, and then with the rest of his movement, just says, I took care of the one who was pilfering your war chief's pickles, if that's all right. and he'll end his turn.
Oh, that's nice. You will like that, yes? And the goblin cutter sort of looks sort of curious at Saloro. Kind of takes a step forward. It's like, oh, hello. More longshanks. Oh, we have so many of them, actually.
So, and Saloro will say beneath the veil, yes, the mother requested our help as part of her plan for revenge. And then he'll give like a nefarious laugh.
The cutter seems very impressed and shudders. It's like, we don't go down there very much. It's scary.
Saloro will sort of crouch down to look at the cutter and then use prestidigitation to create like a sort of like a black flame around his right arm. Oh, they don't scare me.
The goblin's eyes goes wide. It's like, powerful wizard! And he falls to his knees in front of Saloro. Please don't kill me!
Saloro shakes his head. No, don't let your war chief hear you. You'll never hear the end of it. You saved the pickles. Tell him that.
Oh, yes. That is very smart. Let's save the pickles.
That's right. I will walk with you and affirm this. You saved the pickles. You're the one who did it. I watched.
Oh. Okay.
Saloro will look back to the Erevan and Arenoss, shrug.
Arenoss will just give a look like, you want me to come with you, or...?
To answer, Saloro will shrug and then follow the goblin cutter.
Arenoss will kind of follow you.
It's okay, Chief! The pickles are safe! I made it! And he sort of flexes his arm.
Are we still in combat? I'm pretty confused.
Saloro
will sort of looks down through the room. It's like, oh, that's good, I guess. Oh, more guests. I knew there was a wizard. And he points at Saloro.
So Saloro bows. Indeed, the Great Mother asked us here as part of her plan for nefarious vengeance against the fools in Sandpoint.
Rip Nugget nods, and he looks also very impressed.
Arenoss will just smile and look sort of down on the ground.
Yes, she has become quite angry as of late. Yes, it's good that more people have arrived. Maybe her mood will improve. Yes.
Saloro will say, "Do you know where the mother is? Is she staying here?"
She's down below, in the caves. She has reopened the old tunnels, I think. But something escaped. But she says she's close to unlocking the prison. And when she does, and he smiles viciously, then the demon will be free.
Excellent.
Also, the news of the Longshanks who helped defend the weaklings in Sandpoint and even killed the mother's beloved Suto. Saloro sort of cracks his hands. Another brief of black flame appears along his right arm. We dealt with them on our way here.
The war chief smiles and says, "Oh, that is very good. She will really enjoy that." Yes, quite. He sort of looks again behind Saloro out. Where's the rest of my minions? It's awfully quiet out there.
Saloro will say, "Yes, well, about that." And then Saloro extends his hand, and he will prepare to attack right now.
All right. It's now it's kind of surprise, I guess. Let's see here. We back up a bit.
Yep. Unfortunately, Griff's. Well, I suppose I can angle this a bit better.
I could, let's see here.
You could delay, I guess.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Never mind. All right. Saloro, you're up.
Okay. Oh, it'll be fine. Saloro, just sort of, the little pet goblin next to him. So adorable and everything, powerful wizard. Saloro won't personally attack that goblin. He deserves that. But those others over there, my goodness. Yeah, I'm afraid of catching Gryph, and I don't want to delay, because that'll fuck up my initiative forever and ever. So we'll just have to target the others. Saloro extends his hand, summoning forth Eldritch Arcane Power, and summons forth his daily.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
What
In
could it
theory.
be?
Well, the only daily he has memorized. Sleep. All of these targets are slowed, and with their first failed saving throw, they will fall unconscious.
Oh, wow.
As, furrowing his brow, Saloro projects his indomitable will forward, seeking to overwhelm his foes with a tide of magical wariness. And verily, they are indeed overwhelmed by a tide of magical wariness. Well, that was fun. That was
When Saloro does that, he suddenly something thumps in front of Roldar. A goblin has fallen from the roof.
Well played.
So Saloro blinks and well, it's time to action point now. That's gonna happen. And while my friend is still standing next to me, that was great. I love that. Let's go ahead and give us some illusory obstacles so that they can not illusory obstacles. Let's give a winged. I mean, I was thinking about dazing them, but I'll daze them at the start of my next turn, I guess. Illusory obstacle. No, winged horde will be fine, since we still have combat advantage right now. Now that they've been slowed, Saloro sends that chittering wave of flesh-devouring sprites at all of them. Oh no! The goblin who fell. Great.
That poor guy.
Oh, it's beautiful. And go ahead and slap that on them. They cannot take opportunity actions, not that they could anyway, courtesy of the fact that it's a surprise round. And Saloro won't move. He'll just hang next to his friend. Stick with me and you're safe, Saloro will say in a low voice. And end his turn.
Alright, then it's Warchief Ripnugget,
Who's not surprised.
who is not really surprised, but he is slowed. Let's see here. Alright, he leaps from his throne.
Alright.
Sorry, what was that? You need to speak quicker.
And he will very slowly speak his scorn upon Roldar.
You stupid goblin! Oh, deals an extra 2d4 damage to you. And if you're reduced to 0, he heals 34 points!
Yes!
Oh.
See,
Okay.
that's a minor, and I suppose he has a standard now that he'd like to use.
Yes.
That's a minor?
Yes.
That's a minor.
Jeez.
I mean, speaking, be like Will Wheaton's Avenger. The Oath of Enmity, or what have you.
Exactly. And he will, let's see here. He will open up with a brutal offensive.
Uh-oh.
And we'll do so on this guy.
Oh,
A face.
And he shifts as part of that and makes a secondary attack.
Oh.
what? Oh God! Wait, no, it's the goblin.
Oh, wait.
Yes?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stuck. Oh.
See, I definitely would have dazed him, but apparently, as it turns out, that war chief was very intelligent. Now, if it's the end of his turn, he has a saving throw to make.
That is true. Let's see here. Let's make a saving throw. And he fails and falls
That means that
asleep.
he falls unconscious straight up. I'll go ahead and add the unconscious effect.
Helpless.
Yes.
Interesting.
He can now be coup de grace.
Yep.
Awesome.
But,
Yeah,
you know,
let's look up coup
someone
de
next
grace.
to him in melee.
Arenoss.
Alright. I'm gonna move. Oh, God damn it. I'm gonna move.
I hate you.
I knew you weren't to come.
And
Pickles.
Thunder Slam.
Yum yum pickles. No one takes my pickles.
He's not it. Now, I could probably push him into this and it would hurt, but
Yes.
I could also push him here and then do another effect.
Yes.
Could do that as well.
Choices. Yeah, I'm gonna push him to there.
Not there, that's 4 squares. You can only
Oh,
push
okay,
3.
there then.
You can push him here.
Yeah, that's fine too. And then I'm gonna use my new encounter power,
Uh-oh.
like that.
Hmm.
Dun dun dun.
Green
Okay,
giant.
did I just move?
Keep doing that every time I do dun dun dun. Over the years, Griff. I can count on you.
I am reliable.
Here we go. Ice Dragon Teeth.
You don't lose your daily if it misses.
That hit.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So now they have even more slow, I guess.
Yep, they're all slowed until the end of my next turn.
Alright, let's add slow to this guy. Boom! As the fiery frostiness of the dragon's teeth clamps down.
Yeah, basically, I see shards shove up on the ground into their backsides.
Alright. Ouch. I like my backside.
Yeah.
I need it. Things I do. And that is your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Very good. The spider.
This is an interesting situation. For example, Saloro's little buddy there. I almost don't want to attack him. I want
No,
to
don't.
try to.
See, almost, but really you should.
No, Goblin friend.
He's my goblin friend, not anyone else's.
Is everyone's Goblin's friend.
I mean, it depends. Does Saloro want to keep his friend, or should I execute him?
I mean, really, I think Erevan should use his judgment.
Would an Eladrin allow a filthy, evil goblin to live?
Would I?
Not all goblins are filthy and evil. I
Yeah,
think
Mike-
this one, though, is,
Look at that face.
So nice.
he can dodge dailies when they miss, man. You really want to leave that kind of power around?
He does only have like 3 hit points or something. Though.
Power of the goblin cutter.
That's right. He dodges miss effects. That's dangerous.
We can keep him as a shield. Maybe.
Plot
Like-
twist. He is actually the boss.
He's too dangerous to be left alive.
You could always give an inspiring word to Roldar.
I will be giving one to Roldar, but I have to get closer to do that.
So get closer.
Question: when does sleep end?
Sleep ends when they save against it.
Okay, so if I attack something that's asleep, it won't wake up.
No, he's still going to be unconscious no matter what.
Yeah.
Good.
Until he saves against that.
In that case, I think I've got a way I can charge him and still use my, of course, also fire out the inspiring word.
Right, because it's a minor.
Yeah.
So it's not legal to use. If you're not the page.
So move there,
Round the
charge
corner.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
I told you you'd be safe, little buddy.
So helpless gets a -5 penalty to all defenses.
See,
He triggers combat advantage and target of coup de grace.
he's prone, so you're going to get an additional bonus to that as well.
Let's look up coup de grace, shall we?
Prone is combat advantage.
Yeah, but can you keep the ground on a charge? You can't, right?
I don't think I can.
You can coup de grace is a standard action, and you can use it in replacement of any other attack while doing a coup de grace.
Well, there you
Hey.
go.
Oh.
Let's see here.
So yeah, you might have more specifics about it, and
Sorry, you can deliver a coup de grace against a helpless enemy adjacent to you. Use any attack power you could normally use against the enemy.
Yeah.
including a basic attack, which is what you
Yes.
do with a charge.
And you score an automatic critical hit.
Yep. Which means you deal max damage, and if it's greater than or equal to his bloodied value, he dies, but it probably won't be. So, what's your max damage with a critical, Spider?
Okay, let me work this out then. 1 second then.
Oh.
Okay, my max damage would be